Bonjour everyone, welcome to the match review, and the last time will be at this setting, this glorious setting this season, since this is the final home game. We will be at Fulham next week, but we won't have that beautiful backdrop of St James's Park, but I'm sure before we know it,
back, baby.
before we know it, we'll be back bigger and better next season. It'll be August, and it'll be time to do it all over again, I'm sure.
There'll be some tricks in there in the
Before
summer,
now.
I'm
What
sure,
you got
now.
there? What's up there?
Some summer tricks in there, like.
You got some tricks up there, have you?
No, just special summer ones, you know.
Got a bit
like,
David Blaine up there, have you?
Near autumn or winter ones, just the special summer ones, you
Summer
know.
tricks.
Just keep them up there for you.
Aye.
Yeah, no worries.
And hopefully there'll be some tricks of fucking Ashley's sleeve and all. Some money
Nah.
up his sleeve to give Rafa, and Rafa gets a pen and signs that all-important deal.
Yeah, that's the big one.
But the big one today has been 3-2 defeat of Liverpool. Title chasing Liverpool, who have had an unreal season, only been beaten once.
Yeah.
Yet Newcastle definitely deserved at least a point out of that, and we're minutes away from getting one.
Yep, absolutely. It's been pretty much Newcastle's story of the season, especially at the start of the season. Like every time we played the big six, which I think we had four. Was it 5 in the first 6 games or something of the season?
We didn't get a win till
Every game we kind of went in expecting a defeat. We went in thinking, alright, we're fucking
Spurs,
miles better than what
Arsenal.
we are, so we'll probably get a defeat. But every game we've come out of disappointed because we played very fucking well, and like we came out thinking we should have gotten at least a point out of that.
especially
So
start of the season, like you say here
really
against
frustrating.
when we're
man.
standing here after Spurs and
Yeah.
Arsenal. It was 2-1 here and 1 goal there, and you're right there, like especially start of the season. And if you think about it, picked up them points, then where we will be now.
And so it has been very, very close. Like this is kind of typical Newcastle. We've been saying this all season. Really, it's the bottom teams we expect to win, probably get beat off, and it's the top teams we expect to lose, but do well against. So it has been very, very frustrating. Like United away, fucking 2-0 up in 70 minutes,
Aye.
and like every other game, like Tottenham, we probably should have got a point away to them. Like that's. Like every time we've played the top 6 this season, we could have and should have gotten at least a point out of. So it is very frustrating. Like Liverpool obviously are in a world-class side at the minute. They're in the Champions League semi-final. They're still competing with the league, even though obviously Man City's probably going to take that one with the last 2 games. So yeah, coming here, we didn't really expect a lot. Still got the 2 goals. Really, really good 2 goals. I don't really think anyone expected to score 2 against them today. And three disappointed goals to concede. Really, like they were all poor defensive. Really,
They were, especially the first 2 run through them in order. The first one's just so fucking sloppy, man.
Shit.
How the fuck
know.
is player of the year, tallest player on the pitch, got all the time in the world just to fucking pop that one in? He doesn't even have to. It's not even a good run away from his man.
Piece
He's
of
got in
piss.
front of anyone. He's just like he's just walking, man. To me.
I'll be mate. Cheers,
I'll take the 1-0 lead there. Thank you. Just Lascelles slips. No one else gets close by, and it's just fucking shite.
He's like 6 foot odd. One of the best aerial players, not even defenders. One of the best aerial players in the league. 6 foot plus, big, strong. Lascelles was the main man, the captain. He was defending him, but I didn't even know if he slipped. He just kind of drifted away.
He was expecting to run to the front post, wasn't he?
Like Lascelles ran to the front post while Van Dijk just didn't.
Aye. Well, I'll just.
That's
alright.
They just left him in the
There's loads of room around here.
Left him in yards and yards of space. So he's like, bah.
He's like, Van Dijk was on his holiday there, went by the pool early in the morning, thought, ooh, there's loads of space. Yeah, some
beds
bed
there.
over there. I'll put my towel on that one. Put my towel on that one. Go.
The Germans didn't get up early this morning. Beast.
Neither did Lascelles.
Yeah, that
All
was
the rest of the
very,
defence,
very-
to be fair, there was no one fucking anywhere near him.
Poor defending. Like I just said, Liverpool are one of the best teams in the world. Van Dijk, best defender in England, Europe, PFA Player of the Year, big, tall, aerial threat. Mark him like a fucking shadow, fucking beat on him like this close.
That close.
Didn't fucking let
Get
him.
there.
Instead of being like. Oh, sorry, 1-0. Shit. I
it's
forgot
alright,
that one. No, that's alright. Don't worry about that. Fucking shit, man. And then the second one, like Lascelles again. Like he's the captain, the central figure of back 3, centre back 3 trio. He's the middleman, the captain. And he was out by like the corner flag defending, and ball comes in. Alexander Arnold, who I think's the top assister in the league this season, easy ball in to one of the best goal scorers in the league. Easy finish. Manquillo was the closest guy to him. He's right wing back. It was like right in the middle. It was like centre circle, like the penalty spot. and Manquillo's the closest guy to him. I don't know where the fuck Shaw was.
And I knew
Shaw was missing.
He
Lascelles
was
standing on the
Shaw, to be
fucking...
fair. I brought up Lascelles a bit actually, and is on the fan accounts, but you're right there. Like Shaw was missing today as well.
Shaw's like the right side of the trio. Like, where the fuck was he?
No.
I don't even know where he was. Like Lascelles was standing by the corner flag. Shaw had his finger up his arse. Fucking, I don't know what the crack was. Manquillo was the closest guy to him, but it's not really his job to be there.
The Salah goal was, to me, is where like, if you concede on FIFA, you'd be raging. You'd be shouting, where the fuck is me fucking defence? Where's me man? Why is there no one there? Fucking glitch. Taps it in. Again, Salah doesn't even have to move. It's on a plate. He side puts it in. There's minimal effort.
It's not as if you like put like loads of effort in. Like, it's not as if you've got like loads of venom in his volley. It's just like a bah.
And it's not like again where
go on anyways.
like a Mike Lona or a Jamie Vardy running, you think, class run that like beat his man, timed the deflection.
Just stood still. Bah.
That'll do me. Thank you.
2 goals, thank you, cheers.
And very easy, too easy. Newcastle, we said before the game that if they were going to get anything from this match that they would have to take the chances, and we actually did that for a change. Unlike at the start of the season, like we mentioned, where we blew some golden chances to get some big points. But the day we were clinical for a change. Atsu, that one there though, Atsu puts it in. But fuck me, how is that not a send off for Trent Alexander-Arnold? That's a fucking handball on the line, and even if you give the goal, you bring it back to fucking Cardham. I don't care. It's the fucking rules. You can't get handball and shit. It's like Stephen Taylor back in the day.
I think it is a slightly hard one for the referee to call. Like, do you play on and give the goal? Because that's kind of a good advantage. But I think a lot of people would have preferred, like, penalties aren't given goals. We've seen that fucking time and time again. Like, people, people fucking miss penalties. So I don't know. Like, a goal isn't a given. So do you take a risk in taking a penalty as well as getting a man sent off? I think against Liverpool, especially when it was only 20-25 minutes in, I think it would maybe be worth that risk instead of Atsu just popping in a simple one, making it 1-1. So I don't know. Like, I would like to play against 10 men. Like, you need all the advantage you can get playing against a team like Liverpool. So I don't know. Like, I think the referee, he was right and wrong. I think he was right to play on and just give Newcastle the goal, because I think that's maybe what Newcastle would have wanted, but it would have been beneficial to play fucking 70 minutes with 10 men against one of the best teams in Europe.
100%. Because then second half got off to a flyer. I thought second half we really played very well, and Liverpool didn't have a sniff. Obviously Salah went off injured. That was a big stoppage for them, and whether it was a carry on from their Champions League games, whether they were a bit slow, but I thought we were the better side. I really do. And Rondon, he was fucking class as ever, and a really good finish from him to level it at 2-2. But I just had that feeling about it, was that there was just too long left. That someone was going to score a goal, and it was most likely going to be Liverpool.
I kind of got that feeling now, like, especially when it was 2-2. Like, obviously Newcastle's played some classic games with Liverpool in the past, like 3-3s, 4-3s, something like that. I thought, like, this game's not over. There's another goal or two, and there's still like to come. Like, hopefully, obviously, drops our way. When Liverpool took that 3-2 lead, still I was thinking this could be another 3-3 or a 4-3 or something. Like, there's more to come from this game, because like both teams have still got energy. Like, it's deep into the game. Like, both teams are still fucking fighting for this game, and there's already been 5 goals. That could still be another 1 or 2. But
another stinker from the referee now there for their goal. The winning goal. It was never a free kick, was it?
Soft as piss. No, definitely not. Who was it? It was Richie. Was it on Alexander-Arnold? It's just very, very soft. Referee just making it interesting there for the title race, gifting the Scousers the 3 points home. It was a corner out wide. Like, it wasn't like a gifted goal, but obviously it resulted in a goal. Like, I suppose Liverpool done well to get the goal, even though it was a bit of a Lascelles own goal. I
need to say that back, the Lascelles touch on it. Like, from the Gallagher, I didn't realise you took a touch.
I think just he went up with Origi and he won the ball. I think Origi kind of backed off. Like, I think he kind of knew he was going to lose out on that 50-50, so he kind of like backed off a bit. And Lascelles just still tried to get like the flick on and just flicked it out with Dubravka. So. It looked like Origi's goal in regular time, but I've seen the replay, and I think it was an own goal. But
I think we can be proud of that performance of the day to compete for that long and be that close to what would have been a great point against. Probably Liverpool probably have been the better side this season in the Premier League. Obviously,
only one defeat.
The table, it'll probably result in Man City winning it, but Liverpool have been unreal to get that many points. Only been beaten once. Any other year, they'd have the league wrapped up by now.
I feel kind of sorry for them in a way. Like, I kind of fucking hate them in a way, so I also don't. But like they literally have been so good, like challenging for the league and the Champions League, and it looks like they're going to end up with fuck all. They might as well have been Newcastle. Like they might as well have done absolutely fucking now. They might as well have been fucking Keegan's Newcastle in the 90s.
Klopp Salah, Keegan and Shearer. That's how you feel.
I know. Also close, but also yet so far. Literally one defeat in the league, and they're not going to win it. Nor the Champions League, nor the fucking FA Cup. Free.
Hey, we're trying to help you. We beat City half a year. Rafa did it for his old club, but you fucked it up.
Not even the Johnson's Paint Trophy. Or the fucking LDV vans, or whatever it is these days. You fucking know what I'm talking about, don't you?
But I mean, Newcastle can walk off the pitch with their heads held high after what was a good result there. I mean, a good season overall.
Yeah. Aye. It's a good season.
In terms of the infrastructure, the transfer budget, and whatever, to finish strongly, to finish comfortably with a few games spare, they're safe, and they can walk off and they deserve that lap of honour. And the fans now today were unreal. I have to say that. What about the safer? I was underneath it. I need to look back at the pictures.
It's a mega structure, that. Well done to War Flags for that. Like, I was fucking impressed with that. Like, literally filled the stand. Incredible. And yeah, like you say, the start of the season, like, I cannot remember a bleaker, darker time. Like, we did that interview with BBC Sport, didn't we? Like a few weeks in, it was just a very, very dark, horrible time. The summer was dreadful in terms of transfers.
Everyone wrote Newcastle off, didn't they? Because we took October, November to get a first win. No win the first 10 games. Everyone was like, "Oh, that's one of the bottom 3 teams sorted."
Yeah, it was a difficult run in, and I we're seeing this as soon as the fixtures were announced. We kind of thought, all right, we'll probably have 3 points after our first 6 games and be bottom of the league, even though that didn't fucking happen because we lost to Cardiff. Wait, drew with Cardiff. But yeah, like, the performances were better against them teams, as I mentioned before. Like, it was Cardiff that was probably the worst performance. So I had 1 point after, 6 or 7 games? Just fucking bleak, dreadful summer. Actually, he's a wanker. Protests right, left and centre. It was a horrible, horrible time, really. And like, yeah, it did kind of look like a write-off. But we'll finish the season really, really well. And
let's pray to God that's not the fucking case come after the summer.
No. Hopefully we'll start the season a little bit better next season.
A bit of a better summer, please, Mike Ashley.
But now, finishing this season off, we've done really, really well, wherever we may finish. And now we lost today. It kind of feels like a win because we don't so proud.
I think it was
last game of the season. Everyone's in high spirits.
If we had it would be different if we had came here and we had been meeting 3-0 and played Shea. But I just think we put up a good fight tonight. I'm pleased. I haven't really got many qualms about that because the position didn't really matter.
Yeah, we could have done better. Could have got a point.
Well, we deserve the point in my eyes. Finished 2-2, so I'll see you later. Cheers for watching, everyone, and enjoy yourself.